Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I know I was gone last week, I came back this week. It's just going to be a small, short video. It's going to be a review on a contour palette, but I will get into that in the next clip. Okay, and the contour palette that I'm going to be reviewing is the Studio Fix Sculpt and Shade Contour Palette, and it's the light version for my skin tone. So we have 6 shades in here, and it comes with a big mirror. It comes with Emphasize, which is for really, I guess you can use it as a highlighter if you wanted to. Then we have Cream, Accentuate, Bone Beige, Sculpt, and Taupe. Now, full disclosure, I have used this before, just like yesterday. Just kind of pre-test it and see if I even want to do a video on it. The 2 shades I did use were the shade here, which were Taupe and then Sculpt. And then I even deepened it up with the Bone Beige shade. But for today, I'm doing more of a natural look for work, just because I wore a lot the last couple of days and kind of want to take a break. So I'm going to use a little bit of makeup today, but just kind of sculpting and kind of accentuating my cheekbones, making them look a little bit better. So I'm going to go in with a Morphe 405 brush, and then I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with Sculpt, which is like the medium of the road, which I still want to be able to see my contour, but not much. And then I'm just going to kind of go down like this to kind of see if it starts. Now I do have just powder foundation and some concealer on today, so it may look a little bit weirder, but I don't know. I actually kind of like this. This is a really natural shade to use. So you can kind of see how it's slightly sculpted, but not much. And then once you get your placement correct, then you just blend up. So then you have that contour part. I actually like that. It's more natural. Kind of just plumps everything, because you can see how this side's a little bit lifted and this side's a little bit down. I'm going to add a little bit more just because I want a little bit more contour. And you can always see if you have your contour placed correctly if you smile. So like on me, my contour ends right here. So that's why I end and then I blend up. So that way you kind of have a better view of what it's going to look like. And then we're going to do this side here. My right side of the face is always the one that never looks the best. So that's why all my pictures are taken from this angle here, because my left side is always the best one to use. I'm actually really liking this. I thought I wouldn't like it, but it's actually really good. I thought it might be a little bit too light, and honestly when I said that I thought, well, I like darker, a little bit darker of a shade for my foundation, so why not go with the darker one? But I looked at the darker one in the store, and it was way too dark for me to even try to wear. So I probably won't get that one. I might get it just for my kit, because I do have some announcements coming up. I do have an announcement that I'm going to make probably next week, because I'll know for sure whether I got in or not. But I am going to start going to cosmetology school. So I will let you guys know when I get in and if I get in. I do know I think I will probably get in. They just got to send me a letter saying that I've been accepted into the school. But yeah, kind of excited for it, kind of nervous because it's a $20,000 decision. So it's going to be a very expensive, decision, but I'm kind of ready because I've been ready for a long time, so I'm kind of excited to start the next chapter of my life. But yeah. So the reason why I'm putting the contour here is so I kind of just look more, I guess, more lifted and everything else, so I don't look crazy. But if you ever notice that you can see the line here like I can, you can go in with the shade Cream here, this one here, and you can kind of go along your jawline there, below on top of your line that you have, and you can kind of soften that to match your kind of skin, your skin there. Which is always what I recommend for everyone to do too. Just in case, just to kind of make it look a little bit more natural like you're trying to do. But if you're like me and even on days that you do natural, you still do contouring, yeah. Well, it's probably because I have a round face and that's honestly about it, but I have such a round face that I have to contour every day if I'm wearing makeup at all. And I like that I can do natural and I can do heavy too with this. That's why I like it. And here you can see I have the line there too. So we'll go in with the shade Cream, which is the middle shade. It's kind of like a light beige. And then you'll just take it on that line and it'll soften that edge. And kind of just take it along that line there that you have. And then now you'll see it's still sculpted, but it just blends in a little bit better too. And we'll do the same on this side. Alright, and then I never used the shade Emphasize. Huh. That is a highlighter. Maybe we'll use that one instead. I'm going with the same brush, and we'll just go like this. Ooh, that's pretty. That's natural. Ooh, I like that. We're gonna do that. And you know me, I'll probably add a little bit of highlighter at the end too, like I normally do with everything, but just to kind of get that base shimmer down, that really helped out a lot. I'm actually happy with that. I like that a lot. For people who want something natural, like a really natural sheen to your face, this is probably the best thing to do. Alright, well, I'm going to finish up my makeup outside of this. I'll add a little bit of blush, maybe some highlighter, and some gloss, and we'll be good to go, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, so I added a couple items on top of this, so it's not going to look exactly like it, but the base of this is the Emphasize shade from the palette, and then the highlighter that I used was the Supreme Frost Frozen Peach from Jeffree Star. It's a really good natural highlight if you just want something, basically just to kind of cover and kind of add a little bit of shine. Well, not a little bit, but a lot of it. And then the blush that I used underneath was Sweet Enough. It's a mineralized blush from MAC. That's the only blush that I will wear because it's the one that I learned how to use in training, and I kind of like it. And then the gloss that I'm using, I have nothing underneath this at all, but it's the Jeffree Star Lip Gloss, and it is in Diamond Juice. So it looks kind of like this. I'll show you. But on me, it looks like I have something on underneath, but this is my natural lip color showing through. But this is how it looks just there. So if you look there, it looks kind of like a light beige, really light beige. But when you put it this way, you can see how shiny it is, which is what I really like about it. It's a natural blush, but it doesn't look not natural, if you know what I mean by that. But I think it looks good, and I think I'm going to keep on using it just because I like it. But in other news as well, since I'm here, next Thursday, June 20th, is actually the day that Mac at my location drops 2 collections. One is the Electric Wonder, which you can already get at the freestanding stores, but if you shop at Ulta's instead, we will all be dropping it on the 20th. At least my location will be. I can't speak for everyone else, but I know for sure my location will be. And I have 2 of the items here. This one is a lipstick in the shade called Natural Born Leader, which is more like a dark color. So we'll swatch that next to this here. So it's like a really wine maroony color. I like that. I think it's good. And then the next item is a iridescent powder. It's Into Eternity from the Electric Wonder collection. So it looks kind of like this. It's like a baked powder. It's almost got like a blush, bronzer, and highlight mixed into one. So sometimes if I'm running late in the morning, I've had this for about like 2 weeks now. I take just my flat, my contour brush actually, take that and just kind of swoop it around my face here real quick and underneath, and I look fine. And I like to do that a lot, and it works really well. That's something I would definitely recommend for anybody who wants, you know, some definite, you know, naturalness, but that's not me really. This is as natural as I get, and this is like a lot of products. But as I was saying also, we have 6 new Fix Plus sprays coming out. And I say 6, but other locations will only have 5. The reason being is because Ulta MAC counters have an exclusive scent coming out, and that is the cucumber spray, which you can only get at Ulta's, nowhere else. The other 5 sprays, one is an SPF setting spray, and the other 4 is the pineapple one, which is the one that I got, and then watermelon, white tea, and peony scents. So we will have all those scents as well, but the main one that we will be carrying, just Ulta's will be carrying, is the cucumber one, which the cucumber one is the only one that comes in a full size and a mini. The SPF comes in a full size, but all the other 4 scents, they all only come in the mini sizes like this for travel. Which I wish the watermelon one and the pineapple one would come in a full size, just because I kind of want to have a bigger one than the smaller one, but again, I don't make the rules or the product, but just my little feedback and what I've learned from other customers. But yeah, this is kind of like a completed review, I guess, and I like the palette. I'm going to keep on using it, because I really see a use that I can get a lot of uses out of it. It's worth the $39 that you pay for it, because you get 6 shades, and you also get a full-size mirror of the palette, so you can kind of use it to travel for anything really. Yeah, I would say that I would definitely recommend that for you guys to get it if you want to. You don't have to spend your own money. Again, it's your own money, so you really don't have to. But it's a very good product. I haven't used it on any clients yet because we don't sell it in store, so yet I hope that we do. But if we would get some of the products out of there and get some good, actual good products that I can actually sell to people, would be great. But that will be the completed of this video. I will see you guys next week with some more announcements, because I have like 1 or 2. I'll let you guys know whether I got in or not, and then another announcement on top of that as well. But I will see you guys in the next one, and hope you have a good one. Bye.